What up, people? Of course, y'all know who I am. I'm Fenrir Moon of UnitedComicsUniverse. I'm your host, Fenrir Moon. I know I already said that, but hey, this is our guest again, featuring Ninjetta Kage. Glad to have her today. So y'all know what time it is. It is time for comic talk and the battle versus. First, let me let Ninjetta, because she's looking at me like I'm going to be like, oh.
I'm just looking at you hating, that's all.
So she gonna holler at you. She gonna introduce herself. Again.
You already introduced me.
Okay, so the battle today is basically we're gonna be talking. The battle today is Riddick from Pitch Black. That will be Ninjetta character that she's gonna be representing. I'm gonna be representing our favorite John Rambo from the Rambo series, the First Blood.
And not just Pitch Black. There's Chronicles of Riddick. There's Riddick, and they're coming out with a fourth Riddick too that was supposed to start shooting this year, but yeah, don't know if that's still going forward right now.
Yeah, it probably is. But yeah, Riddick, he's pretty much the same Riddick through the whole entire because I'm a huge fan of the Riddick show myself. I'm a huge fan of it myself. So not show, but the actual movie, I'm a huge fan of it. So I can't wait. I was excited when they said that it wasn't come out with actually Arnetta Riddick. And then I watched that one, the last one. But hey, so you think Riddick can beat Rambo?
Of course.
Okay, let me know why you think he can beat Rambo. Because me personally, I don't think he can beat Rambo. That's what I'll make sure I said it right. I don't think he can beat Rambo. I actually think Rambo will be able to take him out.
Okay, so what's the main thing that you want to do when you're trying to hunt somebody, right? Mm-hmm. In the dark. Mm-hmm. Riddick can see in the dark.
Right.
That's my first point to make. So most likely, John Rambo is going to want to have this take place at night. Of course, Riddick's going to want to have this take place at night, this fight, because both of them are going to feel like they can sneak up on the other one better.
Yeah. But see, that is true. Riddick can see at night. He can see at night. Yes, that's very true. But you got to understand, he is very highly vulnerable to light. So only John Rambo, most likely, he's a special force trained. He's special force through all and how to, he's special force and know how to track down people, guerrilla warfare, all of that. This man's a vet. Last of his platoon to survive. So John Rambo don't have to hunt people down in the night. John Rambo can actually hunt people down and track people down and take out people during the day. Just like in First Blood 1. His whole fight, when he was hunting down people and taking people out and managed not to take anyone's life, not one single person's life, was able to track down people in the daytime and take every last one of them out one by one. Riddick can't do that.
What makes you think he can't do that? That's why he wears the goggles. So he can see in the daytime without hurting his eyes.
True, but what if the goggles get destroyed?
That's a big what if. He takes good care of those goggles.
Okay, so now check this out. Now what's going to happen? Okay, so Riddick being a knight, right? He take off his goggles, right? Okay, Rambo can't see naturally. He can't see. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, True Skills? What's up? Yeah. What up, girl? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, y'all? How's it going? So right now we're actually talking about we're doing a battle mode. We're doing a battle mode between two characters. Ninjetta Kage, she representing Riddick from Pitch Black, and I'm representing John Rambo from the First Blood series. Who is the female white soldier? Oh, okay. So her. Oh, you don't want to mess with her? I'm just good. That's Ninjetta Kage right there. But hey, I feel you though.
As many times you see me on the chat.
I feel it though. I mean, hey, she got that arm. You don't want to mess with those hands, But yeah, so look at them guns. She's gonna need those guns to win this debate because John Rambo is gonna beat it.
No.
Right? It's gonna be
Riddick doesn't need to deal with no guns. Riddick gonna take Rambo out with his
but see, check this out though. But say, all right, they're in the nighttime, right? So Riddick can see in nighttime. Of course, John Rambo cannot see in the nighttime, but we have goggles. What up, Jimmy?
Hey,
what up?
What's up, Jimmy?
Hey, niece is in there, dog. But so John Rambo, right, can't see in the night, but they do have night vision goggles, right? Boom. Okay, boom. Now, besides that, he already gonna know information about John Rambo already gonna know information about Riddick.
No. We're not talking about prep time. We're talking about these two running into each other in the woods and have beef and start fighting.
Okay, now if that's the case, what time of day is it?
All right, we'll compromise. We'll do it in the evening.
In the evening? Evening time?
So it's starting to get dark, but it's not totally dark out yet.
Okay. Now, what is Riddick's skills? What do Riddick have?
Riddick is, his people are kind of like a offshoot of humans. They have superhuman strength,
right,
speed, and agility.
Right.
Plus, he's got the night vision.
Correct.
And he also has kind of an animalistic thing going on with him.
Right.
So he's more in tune with nature and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so that's all Riddick have. John Rambo have what? Battle experience, hardcore training, and the type of person now, Riddick, the type of person Riddick is, they were sending people like John Rambo after them to take them down.
No. See, Riddick grew up fighting. His whole people were destroyed. The man became a criminal to stay alive. He is used to being ruthless and used to just doing whatever it takes to accomplish what he needs to do. That's why he's kind of an anti-hero. You know? So he...
You know, okay.
So maybe
you know, it ain't no such thing as an anti-hero, right?
True.
Right? It's just a hero and a villain. I mean, then if you have like superpowers, then it'd be like like a superhero, say like Captain America. They would call him a superhero because he got enhanced. But actually, he just a normal hero. But they would say superhero would be like somebody like Thor because he's born with powers. But think about it. Anti-heroes, ain't no such thing as anti-heroes.
I don't really know how to classify Riddick because he's ruthless. He's got no problems with killing people, but he's also got compassion and he'll save your life and look out for you. But don't try to come after him because he will cut your throat in your sleep and walk away and you're bleeding. That's the same thing with
John Rambo. He ain't trying to take nobody. He went in and did a job in which in every last one of his movies he represented.
Okay, I got it. Riddick is a survivor.
That's what John Rambo is.
He does what he has to do. He grew up at a rough life, but if something comes up where he needs to do something good for someone else, he'll do that if it's not going to cause any kind of problem.
But he have no restraint when actually taking someone's life away. John Rambo does. And John Rambo, his mind is being so screwed up, his mind has been so scrambled that he still was able to actually continue. He was tortured, he was sliced, he was basically like beaten for days, tortured for days, on weeks, on years, probably. And his mind is broken. And he still was able to not take anyone's life in the First Blood movie. Riddick, he can't even control his animalistic type ways, and he actually killed other people. So therefore, by that matters, John Rambo have a better head, say, than not have still have enough head that he can have restraint to not take someone's life. But Riddick, nothing's wrong with his mind. He just do it because that's the way he is. See, now when it comes to that,
we're not debating character traits. We're debating on who's going to kick the other one's butt. If we're in the woods at dusk, Riddick sees Rambo as a threat. Rambo sees Riddick as a threat. So they're going to try to take each other out. That doesn't mean they have to kill each other. That just means that they're going to incapacitate each other because they're trying to take the other one out.
So let's narrow it down. So they going hand in hand, right? Hand in hand, right? It's in the evening time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? John Rambo is a highly skilled fighter. So is Riddick, right?
I don't know. Do you want to give them each a knife or you want to have them barehanded?
Oh, they can give him knife. John Rambo knife ain't no joke.
All right. So John Rambo's got his knife. Riddick's got his classic curved blade, but we'll only give him one because John Rambo's only got one knife.
Hey, just John Rambo. He can take all three.
If you want to give Rick two,
two. Yeah. So
if you really want to give Riddick 2 knives, I'm down with that.
Okay, so it's basically really give no. What's up, South Nation? What's up, man? So
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're right.
Doesn't.
Okay.
That's why he's gonna beat Rambo because Rambo cares and has a conscience, and Riddick just says, "Okay, I need to get rid of you right now, right? Okay, let's."
I think John Rambo would get it, but what do y'all think? We're gonna let y'all decide who y'all think would actually beat between a fight between Riddick or Pitch Black or John Rambo or the First Blood series.
Before you ask all those questions, let's name off 3 things that each one, you name Rambo, I'll name Riddick, what we think are the 3 major strengths of those people.
Okay, we're going to name 3 major strengths of each of the characters, and we'll let y'all decide which one y'all think win. Okay? I think John Rambo will win. She think Riddick. Now, she go first if you want to. If you don't want to, I go.
I'll go first.
All right, you the boss. You go ahead now.
He said that. He said I'm the boss. All right, so I think Riddick's gonna win because he's ruthless.
Okay.
And he has superhuman physical abilities.
Superhuman. You don't have superhuman.
Yes, he does. He has superhuman strength, agility, and speed.
Oh, you have all that?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all need to just be honest. If they're going head and head, John Rambo ain't got none of that. Okay?
But see, remember, if you...
I did not know Riddick had any of that.
You didn't even look Riddick up before.
Yes, I did. And I didn't see any of that. That's why I was like, you sure? Did he have superhuman strength? Because when I saw the thing, he didn't have none of that superhuman strength or superhuman agility.
What did you see when you were?
Basically, what I saw that he was a mercenary.
Mm-hmm.
He killed people in prison, and he had some kind of combat training. And he was in some kind of security guard type thing.
Did you actually look? What are his abilities?
Yeah, and I didn't see none of that. So that's something new to me. But hey, this is your character.
Maybe I'm tripping, but I was just looking at it.
Okay, so according to that, if this is according to what Ninjetta said, I don't know why I'm stuttering, but according to Ninjetta said, Riddick got superhuman strength, superhuman and agility, and what else?
Speed.
And superhuman speed.
Like his whole people are like advanced. I think
they are normal, but they're on an evolution state. They're like an average human, pretty much.
It's right? Like my understanding from what I was looking up is the planet that they live on is what made them like that.
Oh, I got you, because the harsh of the planet. Okay.
Yeah. So
really would every time, even though I never knew he had superhuman abilities, just polish his eyeballs. He do, bro. Yeah. So.
See?
Okay, so I didn't know that little piece. I mean, not knowing that little piece, I go ahead and say it. Okay, John Rambo would lose. I mean, according to because we said that he would be going hand to hand fight with a knife. I mean, I like John Rambo. He's a highly skilled warrior, but I'm gonna be straight up with it. If Riddick, he ain't no joke to that degree, and he have those, which I did not see that.
That's because he's not a ninja. He doesn't do his research. No, I'm just joking.
Hey, because you're higher ranked than me, don't mean that you know. You know, so hey.
I'm sorry. I would not do that to you.
Okay.
I would not do that to you, bro.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, and Jimmy said, yeah, she would be right. Yeah, she would. She actually won it.
Jimmy knows.
Jimmy don't know what he's talking about. It's like,
you know what you're talking about. Jimmy knows what you're talking about. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah, but so she won. So okay, all right, congratulations. You won that fight. Because if I knew that little bit of information, I still would have went through with it. But in the end, I knew I would have had a chance because I want to narrow it down to hand in hand. You know, because hand in hand, ain't no way he'll be able to beat Riddick. Okay, only reason he'll have something he will be able to beat Riddick if he was able, is John Rambo was able to knock his glasses off, his goggles off while it's still light, because that's very vulnerable. That will actually mess Riddick up.
But in order for him to do that, he would have to get within arm's reach.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. He can't get in arm reach, but he can't, according to the abilities Riddick have, even if he is in arm range, he still won't be able to actually be get in on Riddick because it's agility.
And I honestly think that even if you give Rambo a gun, any type of gun, that I still think Riddick would be able to beat him because of his animalistic type senses that he's displayed in the movies, where he kind of like can sense what's going on, because he probably would feel Rambo targeting him and take cover.
I don't know, because Rambo is a beast with the guns, though.
I do have to say, though, there is a deal breaker. If he had a 50 cal sniper rifle and higher ground, I think he would get Riddick. Purely because if Riddick hides behind a tree, a 50 cal, depending on the size of the tree, can possibly blow a hole in that tree. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you put a gun,
it depends on the gun. It depends on the terrain.
Right.
So there is a chance. There's a chance, but he's got to have the right gun and he's got to have the right terrain.
True. Now, okay, so we give it to Riddick. Okay, next week we'll be doing another. If she is on Ninjetta Kage is available, we'll be doing another versus battle. Now, unless y'all want us to do a versus battle for next week on 2 different characters, let me know. Rambo could win if he sneak up on Riddick and use his special op trainings. Riddick don't have that. Yeah, if he sneak up on him, yeah, and like I say, if he sneak up on him, yeah, he can get him. But then, like she was saying, he can hear that. He got the animalistic sensitive ability.
And he would actually have to basically go for a kill or a disabling attack from the very beginning that he would have to be able to pull off in an instant before Riddick could react because of his speed. Mm-hmm. Say, for example, just as an example, this first thing popped in my head. If John Rambo actually manages to sneak up behind Riddick, and goes for the whole throat slice,
yeah,
I don't think he'd be able to accomplish it because Riddick would be able to see his hand coming around and react to it before he could get close enough.
Right.
And we'll be able to, stop it and then they'd be grappling.
True. Possibility. All I know, I give it to Riddick. So next week we'll be doing another battle between 2 characters, debate battle between Ninjetta and myself. So unless y'all want us to do a certain character for like choose a character for Ninjetta to represent, choose a character for me to represent, we'll do that battle. Until then, we'll be actually coming up with 2 characters, and I will be sending out a reminder in the title. It will let you know what the battle choices would be, and that will be for next Thursday at 7 p.m. Now, let's get into one of my most favorite things of all: comics, MCU, comic books related, Star Wars, whatever. Because we got the Star Wars genes, right? She loves Star Wars, but I just want to talk about a few things dealing with Marvel right now.
Oh, wait. I have not breaking news, but something I just found out today. Darth Vader has actually dropped from the #1 most loved Star Wars character.
What?
He is now number 3.
Then why Darth Vader was #1?
Because he was the iconic villain. People the way they did his story, people were identifying with his whole emotional issues.
I got it.
The way that actor played him in the movies was just on point for a villain.
Which one? The newest one or James Earl Jones?
I'm talking James Earl Jones.
Okay, James Earl Jones.
Original. I'm talking the
exactly.
original.
Yes, science.
Sci-Fi Nation. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly. That's what. That's why we win.
Yep.
Oh, you'll be there next Thursday. All right, thanks, man. I appreciate you being there. Too cool. Thank you.
So do you know who the #1 character is now? I bet you can guess it.
Baby Yoda.
Yep.
Hey, Lisa's a good guy. Lisa's a good guy.
Yep.
So that's great. It's a good guy. But I want to talk. Okay, Moon Knight. I know. I should still be happy about it because both of us love Moon Knight. We like Moon Knight a lot. Now they saying that they supposed to be casting. Now I heard back in the day they saying Keanu Reeves supposed to be casting for Moon Knight. Okay, but now they saying that they might be casting Keanu Reeves for Ghost Rider, which I think it'll be a better fit for him. But now they saying that they think about casting Shia LaBeouf. I think that's how you name Shia LaBeouf. You remember that guy?
Didn't he play a Spider-Man?
No. He never knew Spider-Man.
No, I think I might be mixing them up with.
Yeah, you remember Indiana Jones, the last movie, Indiana Jones, Crystal Skull?
I didn't see it yet.
Oh, well, you didn't miss anything, but
I'm an Indiana Jones fan too, so I'll make that judgment for myself.
Yeah. The Baby Groot is still better than Baby Yoda. Yeah, I feel you on that. I love me some Baby Groot. Groot was the bomb. And all right, but so they saying that they casting Shia LaBeouf. He was you remember Transformers, the very first movie Transformers?
Yes.
Remember the kid?
Yeah.
That's Shia LaBeouf.
Right.
Now,
right.
I don't know if what you say about this true. Do you think that Shia LaBeouf, I don't know how to pronounce the name correctly, because I'm like Shia LaBeouf. Do you think he'll be a great Moon Knight, or you think they should be looking for someone else? Because right now, what I heard, he's like the top choice. Now, Shia LaBeouf, I give it to him. He might be able to play it off because I have seen some of his movies, and I ain't gonna front. I am a fan of his work. So I want it to be an old comic video about Moon Knight. Oh, yeah, that would be dope.
You know, there's one
thing. That would be dope.
I did read some Moon Knight comics, but I still don't totally understand his character. Is that on purpose? Yeah, that's on purpose. Because let somebody know, let True know, because I don't know what personality, I don't know what is True, because he got 3 personalities. One of them is Mark Spector. That's supposed to be the actual Moon Knight itself. Right, he the one got the blessing from Kunchu. It's like Kunchu is like she don't know too much about Moon Knight. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna step over here to this bookshelf. I'll stand here and talk to you. Moon Knight is a crazy character. I think he could pull it off. Yeah, I think he will be able to pull it off. I really do think Shia LaBeouf will be able to pull it off. Because judging by some of the other characters, I mean, because if you watch him in if you watch Shia LaBeouf and Transformer, then you watch him in like this movie he playing called Necrophilia. It's a crazy movie, but it was a foreign movie. He had an accent, and he looked like he acted like he was actually from the UK. And I forgot one of the recent movies he did, but each of the roles that he does play, it's like he's playing a different role. You don't see the same Shia LaBeouf, and like you see him in Disturbia, because he played. That's the first time I actually saw Shia LaBeouf in this. I think it was Disturbia or was something else. No, Eagle Eye. I think it was Eagle Eye when I first saw Shia LaBeouf, and then I started watching him more. Then each role I see him, and it's not like the same Shia LaBeouf. Oh, he wants the guy that played Dexter to play Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, that also will be a great. Yeah, I remember you saying that. I'm sorry about it. Yeah, he will actually play a phenomenal. Actually, yeah, because I'm trying to remember the TV show recently. I just saw him in that he was playing a totally different character. It's like you cannot put him in that Dexter role, but it's the same person, but it's not the same person. You get what I'm saying? Now, if they do get him, it will be great. And what did he? Shia LaBeouf is a great actor, but I'm not familiar with Moon Knight. But just put Christopher Walken in it, you would never go wrong. Hey, dude. Hey, sci-fi. I feel you on that. I think me and you with Christopher Walken. I think me and you is huge, huge fan of Christopher Walken.
because when I would love to see him, we'll get back to Moon Knight. I would love to see him in an MCU role. I don't care what role he is. He gonna bring that Christopher Walken. It's like Christopher Walken's right. He got it like, okay, when you go to, like when you watch him in New York City, I think with New Jack City, and then when you watch him in I forgot the other role, like in Batman, he's playing it like almost you can see the same Christopher Walken, but you're not having the same experience as the same Christopher Walken. I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying. It's like he have it like no one else in Hollywood would ever be another Christopher Walken. He always the type of the energy, the type of like he captures you, and that's what you want to see. Like it's like this: when you go see a movie, like basically when a movie come on, and you're like, I'm not interested in the movie. This movie actually suck. This movie look terrible. But once they say Christopher Walken is going to be a cameo in that movie, you go watch that movie for that cameo. You know what I'm saying? That's how legendary Christopher Walken is. You know?
Okay, check this out. True skills bonus back to Walmart.
Okay, we're then back to Moon Knight.
Check this out. What I have here that I just got, we have Moon Knight 2016 1 through 5 and 2016 6 through 9. These are the Moon Knight comics that we are working with. Take a look at them. Yeah. So this is where I'm getting my Moon Knight information from. So True Skills, if you have some information about some old Moon Knight comics, I appreciate if you share so that we can try to find them and get some more of the old comics on them. Because these are from 2016. They're not that old.
Yeah, so, yeah, but I can't remember, but Moon Knight actually have a brother. But let me tell you more about Moon Knight, just because sci-fi, he really don't know too much about Moon Knight either. So Moon Knight, he's basically got 3 personalities. He's playing Mark Spector, actually supposed to be Moon Knight. Then he's playing a cab driver. Oh man, can you help me out? It was true. I can't remember the 3rd character. But he playing 3 different people. Oh, a movie producer. I got it. He playing a movie producer. That's one of the 3rd character. His 3rd personality. Now, in the comic book series, you do not know which one is actually him. You don't know if Moon Knight is actually a made-up character or not. You don't know if the cab driver is actually a made-up character. You don't even know if the movie producer is actually it's a made-up character. But it's all the 3 characters intertwined into Moon Knight, because Mark Spector, he actually he said, okay, I haven't read all of the new version of Moon. All right, it's cool. It's a good
any of the new versions.
Yeah. It's really good read. So you got 3 characters and all of them intertwined within each other. Now Mark Spector, he actually the Moon Knight character. When the series first started, you see Mark Spector, he's actually in an asylum. Okay. And you have like the lady that like the ward something over the head of the asylum, and then you got the orderlies, and each one of those is not who they actually appears to be. The actually head of the asylum, she's actually some kind of god, or goddess. I think she's some kind of god, but the god is actually took over her body. Okay, she's actually a person, but she just got possessed by that god. And Khonshu, I think that's how you say his name, he actually give Moon Knight the powers. He actually wanted to create the Moon Knight, but he created Moon Knight to fight against the other gods. Now they in some kind of like triangle spaceship type or interdimensional type prison type thing, that all the gods that dealing with that Egyptian gods actually stuck inside that prison. Kind of like the Phantom Zone. You remember like in the Phantom Zone in Superman, how they sent him in that little thing is a prison, like that. It's something similar to that, for my understanding. But unlike them in the Phantom Zone, they have the ability to actually project their presence out or influence people to do some of people's powers and like abilities, like he did Mark Spector. So, and a god that is actually in an asylum, he was in that prison too, but he was able to actually come out of the prison and go back. Like he was actually getting more of himself out. So that's why he was able to actually possess the woman. Now, Spectrum, he actually into the asylum. Now you got these different people that's actually in the asylum that you think they crazy, but they're actually not crazy. They actually is connected to Mark Spectrum. Like this old guy, he's aware of what's going on, so he talked to Mark to actually get him aware of it. But that old guy, I think in real life, he's homeless. Now there's actually a black lady in there. She's actually like she's crazy too. Like she's in asylum, but she's actually not crazy. She actually owns a restaurant, like a diner. And it's other people that seem like they're crazy, but they're actually part of Mark Spectrum life of Moon Knight. Now the orderlies, they like pretty much that God minions. They look totally different when they actually show you in the comic book. When you're looking through Moon Knight eyes, you actually see that. So it has Stargate vibes, but in a comic type universe, I can dig it. Yeah. But in the comic book, it switched through his different personalities. Because within that comic book, it'll switch to the cab driver. And then I think at one of the comic book at the end of the season, because at the end of that comic book, it flipped to him as the movie producer. And actually what they doing, they actually producing a TV show called Moon Knight. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, all of his personalities are interconnected in one way or another.
Yeah.
But we just don't actually know who is the real him, or if they all are the real him, or what his powers actually are, or what's really going on. Because each personality has its own storyline. They're just all interconnected.
Yeah. But it's like it's all him, but you don't know who is actually him. Is he actually the movie producer? I mean, the TV producer? And he just go through these different personalities? And that's the reason why they're making the Moon Knight TV show? Because that's the personality that he have and he not aware of it and he just making it to a TV show? Or he actually is a cab driver that wished to be a movie producer, or he just wished to be a crime fighter? Because I think that cab driver kind of want to be a crime fighter. Okay? Or it could be Moon Knight is actually want to have the personality that secretly he wanted, or he want to be a cab driver, or secretly he want to be a movie producer, or he could have just got hit really hard one day and he just lost his mind and he don't know what is real anymore.
Or whatever entity gave him his power had to fracture his mind because of some shit that happened, or the power itself fractured his mind because of something. Yeah,
I think that Kenshu has a lot to do with his mind, because the Kenshu, the God will actually say that he.
Superhero.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. He said it looked like the Joker movie.
Oh yeah, like the Joker movie. So if you don't know if it's real or if it's all in his head.
Yeah, I haven't seen that Joker movie, so yeah. But if you've seen it, that's pretty much it is. You don't know if it's real or not, and that was made Moon Knight one of the most exciting characters in Marvel history. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know, and it going back and forth. You like, okay, is he real right now? And each personality have a great storyline with it.
You know who I think would play a great Moon Knight if he wasn't already playing a Marvel role? Ryan Reynolds. He is crazy enough to pull that off.
Yeah, she do got a point. If Ryan Reynolds would never ever got Deadpool, he would make a great Moon Knight. Or if Marvel Studio never got the rights to Deadpool, and Deadpool was still with Sony, they could have cast Ryan Reynolds in the MCU as Moon Knight. But like I do totally agree with that. But I do totally agree with I'm True still that dude Dexter will be a great Moon Knight.
Yeah, he would too.
Yeah, and I also do think that Shia LaBeouf will actually play a great Moon Knight too. But it come with those options, I would have to actually go with Dexter because judging by the history of acting that I did see Shia LaBeouf did, and the acting skills that I have seen the Dexter guy portray. Because think about this. This I know I will actually go with the Dexter character. Now, the Dexter TV show.
What did you say? No?
No, about what?
I don't know. You just said no. You didn't say no. No. No what? True Skills?
I don't know what you're knowing about True Skills. But because I followed the Shia LaBeouf career.
Oh, excuse me 1 second. That's fine. There is a little bit of lag on the chat with what we're actually talking about. So if you were trying to respond to something that was said, it's not going to show up in real time. So, it'd be cool if you could reference what you were saying because we're not going to know.
I let the guy from Burn Notice. Yeah, the guy from Burn Notice, he's a good guy. He's a great guy. He's got acting abilities. And yes, he do have great acting ability because he just played.
Sci-fi, you're right.
Jack Nicholson is the best Joker.
Jack Nicholson
is the best Joker. Now, Jack Nicholson is the best Joker, and Ness performance I think is the best Joker. I haven't seen what the newest one what name? Phoenix guy? Wakanda Phoenix? I haven't seen him. I haven't seen his Joker. I don't saw different clips. But so I can't really put him in this category because I haven't seen him play it. So I don't want to judge him wrongly. But for standing right now, the first Joker that I think played the best Joker in DC history on big screen, I'm not including the TV Joker. Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger, and who else played the Joker?
There's only two I ever think of.
And I do the other Jetlo. I can't remember his name, but he played Joker in Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, he was pretty good.
Yeah. Now, which one I would fear the most? No, I won't fear none of them. But I'm just saying, just playing right here. Yeah, Wakanda Phoenix. What job? Yeah. Okay, so yeah. I mean, it's better. right. All right. So I'm True Skill saying that it's an awesome movie. So since I'm True Skill, answer this question. You don't want to saw the movie right now. I'm gonna check it out as soon as I can. Who you think played better between these three? You think who you rank the better Joker? Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger, or the Phoenix guy? Joaquin Phoenix. And what I'm gonna tell him about is I'm gonna tell y'all a story about him with the Marvel, just in case y'all didn't know him. When he's originally supposed to have been the Doctor Strange. I'll tell you in a moment. Okay, so we'll give True Skill a few seconds if you wish to answer. That'd be great. But the guy that died while filming as playing Joker was good too.
Heath Ledger finished filming, right? He didn't die during production.
Yeah, he did.
Then that's Heath Ledger.
Yeah, that's Heath Ledger.
That's Heath Ledger. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm True Skill say Heath Ledger will beat out Jack Nicholson and Joaquin Phoenix. Okay, cool. So I ain't gonna front, man. He played an excellent Joker, man. I was very surprised that he played such an excellent Joker. Simply because all the movies I did actually seen him play was love movie and Night Tales, love movies and stuff like that. And then he played the Joker, man. That was just magnificent. I mean, he's up there, but I still give it to Jack.
I just thought of a dude that I think would probably do a really good job at Moon Knight, but it's a really old movie. I'm trying to remember the name of it right now. You know which one I'm talking about. The one with the blood, and he's a demon. He's playing a demon, and I want to say it was Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh, talking about Demon's Night?
Demon Knight.
Okay, Demon's Night. She's talking about the guy, y'all seen him a lot. He played in, I can't remember his name. But if y'all ever seen the Demon's Night, Jack Nicholson. Yeah, Jack Nicholson. I'm about to go with you on that with sci-fi. I have to go with Jack Nicholson, which if Heath Ledger, put it this way. If Jack Nicholson would have never performed the Joker, it would have been Heath Ledger, hands down, all the way. Because you got to think about it. Even why this is the reason why Heath Ledger was so good. This is my opinion, because he actually went and talked to Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson actually helped him, actually got the Joker the way he got it. Because he actually did talk to Jack Nicholson about this role, which that would be great, you know. I mean, because you got to think about it now. Hellboy, I haven't seen the new Hellboy, but I'm a huge fan of Hellboy. Hellboy is on point. Now, when we get to Hellboy, I just want to say that there's a little story. I don't know if that many people know about Joaquin Phoenix, the guy that played the new Joker. Okay, first he was originally cast for Doctor Strange role. Okay, he was originally cast for him. That was who they wanted. They didn't go with Cumberbatch at first. They went with Phoenix at first. He turned down the role. Reason why he turned down the role, as far as my understanding through the news, whatever, because at that point in time, everybody was shunning, try to like throw bad heat on the Marvel movies. That's what Hollywood was doing for a quick moment. Everybody know that. You know, that they were throwing quick heat on that Marvel film is dirty, you know, it's not good, it's not real cinema, it's not real acting. Like what they shoot is real cinema, like, you know.
Which I don't understand.
Well, I don't understand. Yeah, Heath would be for sure the number one
Definitely
Joker.
Jack.
Yeah, he would have. But since he got Jack, so
Jack Nicholson is his own. It's like his own thing.
Yeah,
there is. You have been talking for like what was it like? Was it like 15 or 20 minutes? I haven't said anything. I've just been sitting here staring at you. You have just been talking.
I want to just can I get the story out? Can I get the story out?
All right.
So we get the story, finally get the story. So they actually tried to cast him first. They wanted him to play it, but at that time, like I was saying, it was throwing bad heat on the Marvel films. So Phoenix turned down the role. Okay, he turned down the role, so they gave it the Cumberbatch, which I'm so happy that he turned down the role and they ended up giving the Cumberbatch because to me personally, he make a better suited Doctor Strange. Not because he did a great, awesome job, and that's one of my favorite movies of all time in the MCU. No, that's not it at all. Seriously, it's actually because he was a great actor. Now, check this out. This is how you know this. Check this out, right? After the movie was very successful, they ain't saw this out of need. What the Phoenix tried to come back to Marvel.
Of course he did.
He begged to come back to Marvel, and Marvel turned him down. And that's probably why he went to DC to do the Joker movie, because he tried to come back to Marvel. But they said, nah, I don't need you. That's the reason why I don't understand why they actually casting these A-listers, because you don't need them.
No, one of the best things about the MCU is that it has been bringing little-known actors to the front and letting them display their acting talents. If they wouldn't normally get that shot because the A-listers get all the roles.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. They don't need them. I know a lot of people was like very excited about Christian Bale coming to the MCU. I wasn't excited about Christian Bale. First of all, I mean, the boy's a good actor, but first of all, it's like this. For the last few years now, when they say Christian Bale coming out with a movie, I'm not excited to see it. I stopped being excited to see Christian Bale movie once he played Batman. I'll be straight up.
No, that was not playing Batman. That was him pretending. That's him going to a Batman Comic-Con and dressing up in the costume.
Oh, money would fly. Yeah, that'd be great. But it's just me. I did not like Christian Bale as Batman. I just don't. Because everybody know by now, instead of getting true. Now everybody know me here at UnitedComicsUniverse. We actually celebrate and love superheroes. We'll cover villains. We just cover them, but they, let y'all know what's going on with that villain. But that's not our flow. We're about the superhero for this piece. Everybody in this chat room is superheroes. Everybody subscribe to us and connect to our channel. The communities are superheroes. Okay, we're about the superhero. Now it's pretty terrible. I'm watching a superhero movie, and I'm more interested in watching the villain than the superhero. That's how I felt when I watched the Batman movie with Christian Bale.
Like Bane was more interesting than Batman. Yeah. And I love Batman. Yeah, I mean, think about it. Batman's a ninja. Yeah. I'm a ninja. I absolutely love Batman. And I couldn't watch that movie. I was like, why are you changing your voice? Batman doesn't do that. Yeah. And okay, I like cars, but it's like they took what they did to the Batmobile when they beefed it out, and they tried to do that to Batman's costume. I'm like, Batman is beefy in of himself. You don't need to add extra stuff on it to make him look weird, and then you have, like he's just, what was that?
Oh, he was Marty, then they fired him.
See, now Michael J. Fox is a great talent.
So. I didn't even know that even happened right there. Batman that was Clooney. Yeah, he's working. Clooney. No. Yeah, he played. It was Clooney. Val Kilmer played him too. But to me personally, this how you know I did not like Christian Bale. I ain't got nothing against. I think he actually is a great actor. But this role right here, he just played a terrible role. I think George Clooney played a better Batman than Christian Bale. That's how much I did not like him in that performance.
That's what I was getting to with the whole beefy brawlerliness with Batman. Okay, Batman is a ninja. Ninjas are agile. They run around, they jump, they crawl on things. They don't brawl with people. They use tactics. They use skills. Christian Bale's Batman was a brawler. It's like he just wants. It's like old-fashioned boxing where you just stand in one spot and punch at each other. Like that was Christian Bale's Batman. Mm-hmm. That is not Batman.
No, it's not.
Even Superman doesn't do that.
Yeah, and then one of the things that I was actually trying to figure out too. You see the new Batman they got, right? That dude, what's his name? Edward Stewart. The guy that played in Twilight, he was Edward. He played a vampire. Yeah.
Him play Batman?
Yeah, he's actually playing Batman now. Wow. And people, I don't know what I know people don't go see it, but me, right now, I'm not excited about any Batman movie really coming out. The reason why, because I'm sick and tired of this right here. Truly. That's the reason why I was kind of like start watching a lot of Superman movies until, like the movie comes.
He's a rich boy with mental issues that likes to play cops and robbers at night.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's great.
Yeah, that's great. Now, what I was saying? You kind of that was funny.
I was like, totally threw me up. You're saying the reason why you stopped watching Batman.
Yeah, the reason why I stopped watching Batman movies is because they never really truly brought out a movie that would be actually Batman movie. That's the reason why at a point in time I kind of like stopped watching the Superman movies. The reason why I'm saying it because they cast the same villains in pretty much all the same ones. Now, I can understand that we might see Joker. We might see Joker more than a little bit every few films. We might see Joker because that's the main villain that go after Batman. I can see that. But every single movie, I mean, even in the animation, they didn't have him fighting the Joker in every single movie, in every single show. I mean, it's like, okay, it would be like on Hush, like Batman Hush. As far as I can remember, I didn't watch it all. That was the Riddler. I like to see a movie about the Riddler, going against the Riddler. I like to see Batman going against Clayface. I like to see Batman going against one of his friends in one of the old cartoons, I think in the late 1990s, one of the best man cartoons I've ever seen. He had a friend that was a track star. He was running, but he was bit or even was cursed, and he became a werewolf. And Batman had to fight a werewolf. Or he could have played what a puppet master or the toy guy is one of the guys. I think it's the puppet master. It's this guy. He have a hand puppet like one of them tranquilitors, and the guy and the tricorder is actually alive and stuff like that, and he shoot real bullets and all that. I mean, it's more characters that they can be bringing out. That's the reason why I believe why MCU is so huge, because they bringing out a lot of characters. They're not bringing out the same characters. You know what I'm saying? From the beginning, from Iron Man, the very first movie, that set everything off, which was Blade, but they bringing in was Iron Man. From that moment there, they bring in different characters. I mean, they really use the same villain in most everything. They actually use the villain, and the villain is taken out, and that's it.
Sci-Fi said the Flash TV show from the 90s was amazing. Should have had that guy do a Flash movie then.
Yeah,
I didn't even know they had a Flash TV show in the 90s.
Yeah, I loved that. It was short-lived, but I loved it. Wait, you seen the new one, right?
Yeah, some of it.
You remember Barry Allen's father? Not the black father, but his actual father, the Caucasian father?
No.
Okay, when you watch it again, if you have time to watch it again, that is the old Flash.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I think it was like 13 or 26 episode, but it came out back then, but it had it more like in like a kid teen slot, like in the morning type thing. And I love that show because they actually show you more about Flash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just want to say one thing about the previous conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it's a conversation because you're doing all the talking. I'm just saying. So I think that Michael Jai White would play a perfect Batman.
Yeah, if they want to go that diversity, I don't know if they want to. I don't know if people's ready for that yet. You know what I'm saying?
True skills. I want to ask you guys a question. Who do you think would play Blue Marvel in the MCU?
Oh, dude, check this out. True. I would like for them to actually pull out. It was another guy, but I can't remember his name right now. But one of the guys, I can't remember the other guy. I'm about to tell you about. I know what TV show he played on. The guy that played in Black Lightning. He will actually make a perfect Blue Marvel. Now, if they don't want to cast him because it's in a TV, a DC TV show, they don't want to cast him. That's fine. But I don't know if that show will continue to go because they said they're starting to get bad ratings. But usually when that happens, the show will go down. Hope it don't. Hope it continue. But I think he will actually play. And it's another guy. He played in all these commercials. You got Allstate, black guy.
Allstate guy.
Yeah, the Allstate guy, the black guy. Somebody, I forgot who. Somebody actually said he would play a great Blue Marvel. And I got two people. I agree with that. So I got another person. So these are my top three so far. I would think I play a great Blue Marvel. The guy from Black Lightning, he actually played Black Lightning. The Allstate guy. And the guy from the Mandalorian, but he also played what you probably most familiar with. Everybody most familiar with him with is actually Rocky when he played Apollo Creed. Carl Weathers. That's the only guy. That's the only person I remember. I think those would be my top three. So I would think those would be the great options. But if I had to narrow it down, I would want to actually have them. Shoot the guy from Black Lightning. I would want him to actually play Blue Marvel.
And unfortunately, True Skills, I'm not totally familiar with the Blue Marvel characters, so I wouldn't really be able to say. It's a personal opinion.
Okay, it's I can't remember too much of it, but basically it's set back in the days in the 1960s, and Blue Marvel got some powers, and some other guy got some powers. They saying that's the only guy.
Wow, that's like
I can't remember. I can't remember what I'm gonna do. I'm out there refresh myself. So I'm actually have to do it. I know that was a bad
comic book. It's a comic book. And this guy's got some power.
Hey, it's like
this guy's got some power, and then they fight, and then power stuff, and it's like that describes like every comic book in existence.
Yeah. Okay. He said, you said, I like Will Smith. True Skill said he want Will Smith. Ernie Hudson would be good too. Oh, I forgot about Ernie Hudson. He would be a great.
Yeah. Actually, look what Sci-Fi said. Jim Carrey's Riddler, Arnold is Mr. Freeze, Danny DeVito is the Penguin. Let them F things up. That would be awesome. Those are some experienced, iconic actors. I think they would do awesome.
They already played those roles.
I know, he's saying bring them back.
Oh, bring them back? Oh, okay, yeah, bring them back. Yeah, that'd be great. Because no one else can stop that. But
no. If you cast Michael J. White as Batman, he will stop it.
Oh yeah, but I don't know if he read that. Okay. So Ernie Hudson for Blue Marvel. Okay. I can't remember. Brain, Sci-Fi, I feel you. I wish I remember him because he would be my actually number one pick. Would be Ernie Hudson because that boy is phenomenal. And Will Smith, I would have choose Will Smith, but I'm not really feeling Will Smith lately. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really feeling his acting right lately and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And the best role that Will Smith actually plays is type of role like roles like Mike Larry off Bad Boys or not Fresh Prince, pretty funny, but yeah, Fresh Prince.
I mean, he was still kind of ignorant.
Yeah, Fresh Prince or Deadshot from Suicide Squad. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, I mean, like I said, I was a huge fan of Will Smith, but it's like he's doing the same thing. He's still doing the same thing over and over and over. I mean, he barely even do movies now. But then when you pop out and do a movie, it's the exact same flow.
Yeah, Sci-Fi said he played in Ghostbusters and in Oz on HBO.
Oh, absolutely.
Is that the new Ghostbusters?
No, old Ghostbusters.
Who did he play in the old Ghostbusters?
He was on the Black Ghostbuster. I can't remember his name, but he was the Black Ghostbuster.
That wasn't Will Smith, was it?
No, he's talking about Ernie Hudson.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, he's talking about Ernie Hudson. Yeah, and he was the ward in the Oz.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was in I think it was Sugar Hill. Yeah, he was in a lot. See, but you know, like I said, I like Will Smith, but I'm not really feeling his work right now. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm not feeling his work right now. And then on it seems like right now on that Netflix movie, Bright, he pretty much. I mean, it's like when he played like an ignorant role, he's at his best. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, and then if it's like he don't come out, and then when he do come out, he playing the same role. I think
Black Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's all I remember. I couldn't remember
that was like that was back in the day.
Yeah.
They had
I could not remember his name, but yeah, I think the MCU could help his. Oh,
the MCU could help anybody's career.
Yeah, MCU would help anybody's career, but actually, I don't think Will Smith. I don't think. What?
Lawrence Fishburne. Sci-Fi. Lawrence Fishburne, maybe.
For what? For him? Yeah, I would think. Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, we'll have his career, but I don't think Will Smith, his career is hurting. Because think about it, when Will Smith do come out and do an acting performance, it's like a blockbuster. It's like what you call them? $1 million pictures. He always come out, and each time he come out with a movie, it always have high budgets in it. You see what I'm saying? He always have a high budget, and he always be the star and all that stuff like that. So I don't think it would have his career to make it elevate, bring more comic fans towards him. Before his hurting his career is hurting. I don't think it's hurting. I don't think Will Smith's career is hurting simply because when he do come out, when he decided to do a movie, it's a big movie. Only reason why I say his career will start is hurting when he actually started doing straight to DVD films, which a lot of people think that you can't make money in straight to DVD films, which you can.
Definitely.
As actors, the reason why you see a lot of, I know I'm going to random and something else, but when you see a lot of actors do a lot of video go straight to DVD and you think they not making money, actually a lot of those actors is actually making more money and making more money than a lot of these A-listers actually making money. Because you got to think about it going straight to DVD. You know, so from the beginning, they actually get money straight from DVDs, getting money straight from DVD. And then they don't have to do heavy promotion.
Sci-Fi said Will Smith kind of lost it for me after Jazzy Jeff wasn't in the script. Who's Jazzy Jeff?
Jazzy Jeff. Remember when Will Smith was a rapper at first?
Barely.
Okay, we was a rapper at first,
Uh-huh.
and Jazzy Jeff and him and both was rapping. Jazzy Jeff would actually produce the music and arrange the music and all that stuff for him. You remember Fresh Prince of Bel Air?
Uh-huh.
You remember that little black guy come in with the glasses and stuff? Hillary, the oldest daughter.
Are you talking about Purple?
No, this is Fresh Prince. That's not.
Oh, that's Family Matters. My bad. I was a child.
Yeah. So.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, but he was in there too. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. His career is not hurting to the degree that he would want to go in and try to pursue the Marvel films. Now, if Will Smith was the type of person that produced movies every single year, yeah, then if he trying to stay in the spotlight, like Christian Bale, because Christian Bale probably drop about 5 or 6 movies every year or so. Those type of roles like that. Yes, he probably want to go to Marvel. That's why Christian Bale going to Marvel, because his career is dying. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that want to go to Marvel because their career is dying. Now, when you see Will Smith say he want to go to Marvel, his career is dying.
Which I don't think they should take any of these big actors that are trying to save their careers by going to Marvel, because all they're going to do is mess up the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Because there's a reason why the career is dying.
Yeah, see, what killing me about the whole situation here, what killing me
the guy that got threw out the door by Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
The main things I remember sci-fi about Fresh Prince is the Carlton, Will, of course I remember Uncle Phil, and the aunt. And I remember that time that he was trying to get into Princeton, and he was talking to the dean.
Oh yeah, the little Rubik's Cube.
He got into Princeton because he impressed the dean with the Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
And then Carlton tried to act all ghetto, thinking that that's how Will got into Princeton.
Yeah, but that's not Jazzy though.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm telling him that's all I remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember a whole lot from Fresh Prince. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not as young as I look.
But that's what I'm saying, because you think about this. When MCU first came out, a lot of these big actors, a lot of these big directors, a lot of these big screenwriters, a lot of these big producers and all that stuff, they wasn't feeling the movies because they thought it was going to be terrible, because before then, the movies was the type of Marvel movies wasn't really great. Because if you look at the movies back in the 70s and 60s and even the TV shows, they wasn't great enough for people to catch on. The best one they was able to catch on is the Incredible Hulk TV series with Bruce Banner, with that TV series. That's when people actually caught on to it.
Yeah, Blade was really popular, but people like me didn't even know Blade was a comic book.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. See, a lot of people now Blade.
Oh, True Skill says, some big stars may want more money and more screen time. Sci-Fi says, remember that Carlton tried to sue people on Fortnite?
Yeah, still his dance, because he got started, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So to stand his dance, yeah, I remember that crap. I mean, he got so much money, why would he want to do that? He's petty. But but yeah, like
Carlton.
Yeah, a lot of yeah. See, that's the reason why I don't think they should be casting all A-listers, because check this out. Everybody feeling me, like fans and stuff like that, that we do not go to the movies, or we do not go to these articles, or we do not go buy these pops or these shirts or these drawing books or anything to do with these characters. We do not go there to see an A-lister. We go there. Now, don't get me wrong, when we see an A-lister, we're like, oh, cool. But we actually go there for the character itself. Because think about it. If Robert Downey Jr. would have came up and he didn't play Iron Man great, he didn't play a Tony Stark, we would want him to continue with that role. But he plays such great. Everybody knows that is Tony Stark. It will never be another Tony Stark. They cannot write a Tony Stark character right now and do not cast Robert Downey Jr. because nobody would not feel it. I don't show that. Show up. Because we're surprised with which one.
They're all back behind the show.
Ah,
I was trying to rewind. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see.
So I'm like, I forgot what I was doing. You messed me up. What?
You talking about Tony Stark being Iron
Yeah,
Man.
okay, so in order for them to actually do that with the Tony Stark, right, they would literally actually had to rewrite the whole character for people, and they would have to actually write the character and write the storyline for people to accept that. Same with Chris Evans. He is Captain America. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, he is Captain America, right? So it's gonna be really hard for them to fill somebody for Captain America. So they cannot really recast a Captain America and say he's another Steve Rogers in a few years. They cannot do it because nobody's not going to accept that.
Same thing with Chris Hemsworth.
Same thing with Chris Hemsworth. Like Ninjetta was saying, you cannot cast another Thor.
Yeah, you can't do it. You can't do it.
Right.
That's like trying to get someone else other than Arnold to play the Terminator. It's just not gonna work. You gotta have Arnold in there somewhere.
Yeah. Once they actually, and another thing that I know we just having a nice time, which I love when we have a nice time talking. One thing, check this out. Bam. That group right there.
That's what I went to go get. Isn't that awesome? Now I gotta say, I'm taking credit for this. No. I can't take credit for it. Your dad got you this.
Yeah, that was from my godfather. That was actually a gift from him because when Guardians of the Galaxy actually came out, I was like, oh, Groot, I love Groot, and then I was I think I was at work when that was happening, and then when I came home, it was on my bed. I'm trying to remember everything if I can tell you, all right? It was on my bed. It was like, hey,
I am Groot.
Yeah. It's really dope, right? And there was only 1,000 of these made.
Yep, this is a limited edition.
A limited edition.
See it, the glare is kind of too bad. Limited edition, 1,000 pieces.
Yeah, only 1,000 made.
Yep.
So you know I'm not taking that out the box. But yeah. Oh! Do you hear the theory? Do you hear the theory of Star-Lord Peter Quill's mother? Do you hear the theory? Did y'all hear the theory about that? Right? Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it is. But did you hear that it's a group of people broke down and you think they finally got the Easter egg of Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Okay. Now, in the background, when Peter, I'm just gonna call him Star-Lord. When Star-Lord went up there to get the Power Stone, you remember he was in that area where they kept the Power Stone, that little orb, right?
Yeah.
It got these different symbols on the back. Now they said it's gods there. It's like Lady Death, which I done made so many videos talking about Lady Death should have been in the MCU. Now they talking about they found an Easter egg saying that Lady Death statue symbol is there. Oh, you serious right now? But
right?
You know, got Lady Death, got Eternity and Infinity. They trying to say now. Thanks, sci-fi. So I'm actually looking at this, right? And I'm saying, okay, so she's Eternity. Okay, so they trying to say that it's a connection there. So Eternity going to actually be in the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 because they try to figure it out because a group of people figure out these numbers or something that saying that Cancer, Mother, or something else. And James Gunn said, haha, great work they did. So they think they own to something, which they possibly be on to something. You know, I'm listening to this concept. They said that she is the mother. She took human form, made it with Ego, had Star-Lord, and by her being in human form, Ego, his father, was able to put the cancer in her head, and she died. Remember when and she died and stuff. You remember that big head that was in Guardians of the Galaxy that they went inside? That big head that Roman came and beat up Drax and threw him in that.
Yeah.
They try to say that probably is her head or something like that.
Didn't they say it was like a
celestial or something? But they did the story different. So a celestial is not really a celestial. Apparently in this MCU is different because Grandmaster and the collectors is elders. They're not celestials, but they made them into celestials in the MCU. You know what I'm saying? So they were saying that his mother, Star-Lord mother, is eternity. Is eternity. And check this out. This how I know, and a lot of people jumping on this theory, but this how I know the theory don't make no sense. Okay, this how the theory don't make no sense. Because they said that she have Star-Lord in her head. And basically all the stuff that he's experienced is not real. It's all something that she created in her head for him.
I think that's utterly ridiculous.
That is so ridiculous simply because what about Gamora? What about Thanos? What about the Avengers? What about, because they don't know who the Avengers are. So you telling me the Avengers, you telling me Eternity made up Avengers? Made up everything in it? So you basically telling me that the whole entire Infinity Saga is just made up and Peter Quill and Star-Lord mama mind.
See, I just think that's utterly ridiculous, and honestly, I think James Gunn was laughing at them.
Yeah, because it don't make no sense. How in the world can he be in her mind, in Eternity mind, and he interacting with all this? That don't make no sense. It looked like his mom wanted him to be happy. It looked like her mom wouldn't want him to suffer. It looked like his mom wouldn't want him to go through all that trauma about going through the thinking that Yondu was going to try to eat him when he was a kid, and he went through all this, the type of life he lived. Why would his mother want him to live like that? And she loved him really much, like the way she did. She really loved the guy. It don't make no sense.
I mean, it makes absolutely no sense anyway, because even if, I mean, I know they've deviated from the comics, but certain things they've kept the same, and you can't deviate that much without totally ruining it.
Yeah.
That would just be way too off the wall.
Yeah, it will be way too much off the wall because it don't make no sense. That means that everything that happens, like Thor, it doesn't.
Like kind of off topic, but like you see a tie-in movie bringing Galaxy Quest into the Orville universe.
What? Really?
I gotta watch Orville. I've seen like one episode.
Orville's off the chain.
I'm on a Star Trek Voyager kick right now. 7 of 9 is my girl, so I'm kind of watching that. But I'm also halfway watching Picard, and I've seen a few episodes of Discovery, so I have some catching up to do.
I just finished watching. Oh, that's dope though, because I love the movie Galaxy Quest. I don't know if that's the one you're referring to, but that is pretty dope movie. I love to see that. I love to see that interaction. I love to see that in the Orville universe because I'm a huge fan of Orville. Orville is a really great show. You got to check it out. All 2 seasons is on Hulu if you have Hulu. So go check it out. You're gonna love it. All right, now I just watched the first season of Discovery. You know, that is a pretty awesome show. I know a lot of people gave bad feedback from it. And I just watched 2 episodes of Picard. Me personally, I'm loving it. I don't know what the big issue with the whole thing is.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, Patrick Stewart is like how much older than when he filmed Next Generation? And he's still killing that role.
He's killing it.
He is Captain Picard.
Yeah, me personally, I like the way they're going with it. I like them that they showing that Data have a daughter. And he had twins daughters. Like I said, I'm on the 2nd episode. And I love how they look human. And they interact like we're human. Yes, that okay, cool. That I want to see that. Because I think that's really good. Galaxy Quest.
No, I gotta watch it.
That movie, I think it's on Netflix or even on Hulu. We have to check it out. It really is a great movie. It's about It's like a kind of like a spin-off Star Trek movie, and they have like these different aliens in there. They have a
Sigourney Weaver.
yeah, her in there. Had Alec Rickman before he passed away. I mean, watching that, I was so excited when I watched it. But
I don't know if you want to start winding it down with Battlestar now.
nah, I wasn't trying to give it to you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, unless you got something else to do. If you got something else to do, is
Next Generation started 1997. He was like 80 something now. Yeah, but he's still killing it.
Yeah, he's killing it though. I mean, you can see he don't have that much strength in his acting like he was when he was younger, but he got that kind of like laid back Picard type of flow with it, you know. So I'm loving it. I mean, I like Discovery. I was actually loving the Discovery, and I heard like a lot of people said that it was terrible. I got to try to watch the first and second season, you know. But a lot of people did not like Discovery, which I don't understand why they did not like it, because I love everything about it. I love how they showed the different alternate universes. I love how they showed that the captain of the Discovery wasn't even from this universe, that he actually came from another universe, actually a dark universe. And he came over and actually be able to actually become a captain of a new high technological vessel, Discovery.
Okay, that's it. I might have to put 7 and 9 on hold and watch Discovery now.
Yeah, and it was really awesome because it actually showed those different counterparts. Now, I haven't seen the second season, but I do think Bernard Burner, the chick that actually chose mutiny and had a captain killed and all that stuff like that. Now, these different universes they was in, everybody have a counterpart. You know what I'm saying? Like say this universe did exist. Like you have a Fenrir moon here.
Oh yeah, that was great.
What?
Best part of the Next Generation pilot was Dr. McCoy walking through the ship with Data. There was one thing I didn't quite understand about that, because they had transporters back in his day, but he still acted like he didn't want to use like transporters were some new thing, or is it just some kind of something he developed against it when he got really old?
Who?
Captain Dr. McCoy. He wanted to take the shuttle down to the planet because he didn't want to use a transporter, and Data was like, but they're perfectly safe. He's like, ah.
But see, you gotta understand, back in his day, the transporter probably wasn't working properly.
But the original Star Trek had transporters.
But it probably wasn't working properly like they showed, because there was something in the old original that the transporter doesn't work properly.
That's what I remember. I mean, I didn't see a lot of them, but season 2's Captain Pike made the show more watchable.
Of Discovery. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. But me personally, I love the first one. Okay, so you never liked doing okay. See, I liked the first one because, like I was saying, like Fenrir Moon here, and that other universe is another Fenrir Moon, and he actually be doing the exact same thing I'm doing. He might be doing a little different personality, but we'll probably have the same similar traits. I love that because Michelle Yeoh was actually the captain in the first Discovery. She was killed by the Klingon. In the other universe, she's alive. She is an empress of the whole entire galaxy.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I can't. Oh my gosh! I've watched more of Discovery than I remember, because I remember that now.
Okay, he's saying oh yeah, right. He was saying see the motion picture, great scene involving that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. We'll check that out then. She'll check it out. I'll check it out. We're gonna do something because we want to know that. But yeah. So they was in totally different universes right there, and the captain that was the original captain that first started out, not the one with the captain with Michelle Yeoh, with the one of the Discovery, because she had her own. Because Michelle Yeoh and them had they had their own ship. Their ship was destroyed by the Klingons. Now, and then some of her crew members that survived that was actually on Discovery. And she came to be on Discovery. Why she became to be on Discovery? Because that dude did something because he wanted her on Discovery.
You know, I might have actually seen the whole first season.
You've seen the whole first season, you just don't remember.
Yeah, okay, so I gotta watch it again. But I wanted to say something sci-fi. You're right, I did not remember that McCoy did not like them in the original Star Trek. Honestly, I couldn't really get into the original Star Trek that much. I did watch the episode with the Trolls. I had to watch that one as a classic episode. But there's something I wanted to point out that I think they kind of messed up in the continuation, like the timeline, is that in the original Star Trek, the Klingons didn't have the foreheads. They looked like regular people. So I'm like, if I remember right,
yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
If I remember right, in what is it, Enterprise, when Earth is actually just really starting to get warp capable.
Yeah, I think it was Enterprise.
Yeah, the Klingons got the foreheads, the classic foreheads, but the original Star Trek takes place what, a couple hundred years after that or something like that. But the Klingons don't have the foreheads. But then it's like they unless I missed it, they never explain that. It just kind of like breeze right past that. So I'm like, what's going on with the Klingons?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened. I mean, but if you think about it, that is a good mystery. I hope they cover that, because it was a point in time, like they were saying in the Discovery, that they actually didn't even seen a Klingon for like centuries probably, and they came accidentally. The reason why they didn't know what it was when she went up there, because they got something called the torch burner. The torch burner is something highly respected in it's like in the Klingon faith. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it was like kind of like a beacon type thing. And they went on there to figure out what it is, because they didn't know what it was. Because like I said, they never seen a Klingon in like centuries. And she ended up killing one of the Klingon that was actually like supposed to be the guardian of that star, of that beacon.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
And that's how it started the war. But they didn't know that. The Klingon just started attacking them. You know, she didn't go there and shoot him in it. That explains Enterprise when Worf mentioned in the Deep episode.
Okay, so I gotta watch Deep Space Nine.
I haven't really watched. Me personally, I try to watch Deep Space Nine. I'm gonna have to watch it, but I just can't get past that captain. He sucks to me. I mean, okay, you gotta think about this, right? That's the reason why I really didn't get into like the old Star Trek, because what's his name? William Shatner, Kurt, whatever. I mean, he did his thing, but I really could see him as a captain. You know what I'm saying? I see him more playful with shit. I mean, things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't really see him like a captain. When Jean-Luc Picard came out, now that was, I said, okay, that is a captain. And you see what I'm saying? When Janeway came out, that is a captain.
Even in Enterprise.
Enterprise, yeah, that was a captain.
Right.
Star Trek Discovery, Michelle Yeoh was a captain. You really don't have that many captains you can actually be stabilized right now, because I'm only in first season and they done went through what, 2 captains? You know what I'm saying? And you got an acting captain now. But I couldn't really get into the Deep Space Nine captain because he was too playful in a way. I couldn't take him seriously. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at him like,
I kind of see Deep Space Nine as like the Star Trek version of a soap opera.
Yeah, somebody was saying that, you know.
Yeah, I saw the Trouble with Tribbles episode. That's what made me think of the Klingons not having the forehead. But I'll have to check out that Deep Space Nine episode. Was it Trials and Tribulations? So I can find out what happened with that. Because I was always wondering. I thought it was some kind of something that had messed up and just never clarified in the timeline.
Okay. So that's pretty much okay. What time it is? All right, guys. I'm sorry. About to get ready to close it down. Because getting kind of late. And I don't want to hold up. And I want, she got things she got to do. I got to get back on this video, actually. But I want to, lately I haven't been feeling well, but I got on this live screen for you guys because I haven't spoken to you guys in a while, like face to face. I mean, I know we're not face to face, but we're face to face. But yeah. So unless she want to continue, we can continue. Other than that, I'm about to get ready to close it down very shortly. Not right this moment, but very shortly. So give you guys a head up. What's up?
Nah, stuff to do.
Okay, cool. Well,
Cool. Thanks, Tristan.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna let y'all.
Hey, you gonna hit us up next time we did the gameplay? The Final Fantasy VII?
Okay, I'm gonna go. Yeah, right. I'm gonna let y'all guys know before I get up out of here. But thank y'all for joining the stream. Please hit up tomorrow morning. We changed our streaming time to 12 o'clock afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon at 12 p.m. we'll be doing another live stream remake of Final Fantasy. I will not be playing, but I will be there in the chat. It will be Mama in. She's one of UCU family members. She the one to actually be playing the video game, Final Fantasy VII Remake. We're doing it pretty much every day if we can. It'll be at 12 p.m. So be there. We'll have it there tomorrow. And yes, we'll be also doing another live stream Thursday.
Great. Thanks, A5. Hey, there will be comic book trivia. There will be comic book versus questions.
Yeah.
Lots of great conversation. Not to mention, the game itself is freaking ridiculous. So
like Ninjetta was saying, we're gonna be doing like versus battle. We'll be having even debate battles. Who will win? Because like right now, our champion, the UCU champion of the is Wolverine. So most likely we'll probably be doing who will be able to take down Wolverine, because right now everybody that we put up against Wolverine, he always getting the most votes. So join us on the live stream tomorrow at 12 p.m. for y'all can actually make y'all vote who y'all think will be able to beat Wolverine. And we do a lot of Marvel trivia questions. Feel free to get in there and knock some of those questions out.
And we do comic book news too.
And we do comic book news. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Oh, so I thought I played the original on PS1.
Yeah. So and also remember, we'll be back here. I don't know. I see if Ninjetta can be back here next Thursday. Be back here next Thursday at 7 p.m. What I'm gonna try to do for you guys, when my health get better, I'm gonna try to actually do more live streams. Myself actually doing a lot more live stream with the Comment Talk of UnitedComicsUniverse Comment Talk, where we come and have fun. And I will be sending out reminders when I actually do a live stream, not for Thursday or not for like the gameplay. It just be me coming with the Comment Talk with you guys. So I'm gonna see if I can put that into work for you guys. And don't forget, I'm also still working on videos for you guys. Sorry that I'm not being able to keep up with them and put them up there like normally like I used to, but I'm doing what I can. And the comic book, the video I'm working on now is a Captain Marvel video, and then after that I'll be working on Thanos video for you guys, and so stay tuned for that. And I'll see y'all guys tomorrow at 12 p.m. Remember, we are comics. Peace.